Hello, my name is Robert Hill, an IT professional with a bachelor's degree in IT from Florida State. In this video, I will give an interactive demonstration of how to set up your PC to dual boot. Included in the extra information section of the YouTube video is a manual showing an overview of the steps. This video is for anyone who is interested in having two different operating systems on their machine. If you lack technical skills but are still interested in two operating systems, I still encourage you to try this. And if a problem arises, look in the supplemental materials for a link to a forum of IT professionals that will help you figure out your problem. Here's a list of what will be required for you to accomplish this task. A working DVD drive, adequate room on your hard drive. And there are many combinations of operating systems to choose from, so I can't give you a concrete amount of space you'll need to accomplish this, so my recommendation is 60 gigabytes. The operating system install DVDs, and for this video I chose Windows 7, Vista, and XP. The software EasyBCD, and if you click on the link that's on top of the logo, it will take you to a site where you can get that. And then optionally, external storage for backup purposes. It's smart to prepare for the worst and store all important irreplaceable files on an external storage device so you can recover if the worst happens. So what exactly is dual booting? Here's the definition from the Wikipedia page. Multi-boot or multi-booting is the act of installing multiple operating systems on a computer and being able to choose which one to boot when starting the computer. The term dual booting refers to the common configuration of exactly two operating systems. Before I start, here's a few notes about the process. We'll be rebooting your PC a few times throughout, so having the video open on a different source will definitely help. I also have a few visual aids using Windows XP, Vista, and 7. Just click the icons when they appear and for which ones apply to you. Alright, let's begin. To properly install a new operating system, the BIOS needs to recognize the DVD drive first, so it doesn't load the operating system currently installed. Here are definitions of terms that are important for this process. I cannot aid you as much as I'd like for this part because accessing the BIOS can be different from case to case. But here's some instructions taken from about.com explaining how to access it. Step 1, turn on your PC or restart it if it's already on. Watch for a entering setup message in the first few seconds after turning on your computer. This message varies greatly from computer to computer and also includes the keys or keys you need to press to enter the BIOS. Here are some common ways you might see this BIOS access message. Quickly press the key or keys instructed by the previous message to get into your BIOS. Once you have accessed the BIOS, you need to look for a section called Boot Priority. It should look something like this. Change the list so the CD/DVD drive is first. Sometimes it will be clear-cut about the device you can change and tell you CD-ROM hard drive, like in this picture, or it will tell you the device name, like in this picture, which can be confusing if you are unfamiliar with it. Try to do some detective work if you can't differentiate. And also be careful when navigating through the BIOS, as changing the wrong settings can cause some serious problems. If you feel you might have changed a setting that wasn't the boot priority, exit without saving and start again. The next step is partitioning your hard drive. What does partitioning mean? Here's a definition from Wikipedia. Disk partitioning is the act of dividing a hard drive into multiple logical storage units referred to as partitions, to treat one physical disk drive as if it were multiple disks. So how do we do this? Here are the videos I put together showing the process of partitioning your hard drive. After you have given yourself adequate enough space in your partition, you're ready to install the second operating system. The next step is installing the second operating system. And a pre-warning, this next step will seemingly take away the original installed operating system, but the following step will fix that so it recognizes both of them. Insert the install CD DVD and restart your computer. You will be prompted with a press any key to boot from CD or DVD. Go ahead and press any key and begin the process of installing the next operating system. This should take about 15 to 30 minutes. When you're prompted to pick the partition you want to install on, pick the one you personally created for this. Go through each step and configure the install to your liking. If you're confused about any step, go ahead and use Google and learn about the setting you are unaware about. The next and last step is configuring the boot manager list. After you are able to navigate around the new operating system, install the program EasyBCD. This program will reconfigure the boot file to recognize another operating system. If you are using Windows XP, you need to download and install .NET Framework 2.0 for EasyBCD to work. I've given you the links here. After you are able to properly run EasyBCD, go ahead and open it up. On the left side of EasyBCD, click on the Add New Entry button. In the top section under Operating Systems, click on the Windows tab. To the right of Type, select the proper operating system. Be sure to leave Automatically Detect Correct Drive box checked. For the name form, you can change it to whichever you like, and this will show up when you're first starting your operating system. This can be customized to whatever you would like. Go ahead and click the Add Entry button. On the left side of EasyBCD, click on the Bootloader Setup or BCD Deployment button. Select the install that is appropriate for you and click Write MBR after you are done. You may now close the program and restart your computer. If everything was done correctly, you should see something similar to the screenshot. I hope you found my tutorial helpful, and please feel free to leave any comments.